All you're going to do is pull back, stonewall, pull away, and the relationship is slowly over months and or years going to eventually deteriorate. Rather than have that fix it now. And if it can't be fixed now, move on. Coach Greg and what to do if you're dating someone and suddenly they start pulling away. Things have been going amazing. You're attracted to each other. You're going out on dates. They're feeling your vibe. You're liking them. They're liking you back. Then suddenly you don't hear from them as much. They're not texting you back as often, and you're just getting this weird feeling like something's going on. Perhaps your anxious attachment style is being activated, but in reality, if somebody is pulling away from you, they're not acting the way they were, then of course you're going to be anxious. If you're not, then do you really like that person? Imagine, you're really feeling it. You really like this connection. You've been dating for a month, 2 months, whatever. Suddenly, that other person, they're being that weird, they're not writing you back, they don't want to see you anymore. And you're thinking, is there something I did wrong? And you're trying to analyze, what should I do? What should I do? And you start driving yourself crazy. Well, if this is the case, I'm telling you, speak up. What do you have to lose?
You don't say anything to them. You just sit with this anxiety, hoping that somehow you could win them back or things can get back on track.
And so the problem is this. People are told, don't say anything. Don't react. Be stoic. Stand there in your own conviction. Don't act like you like them. The reason for that is because when you act like you like someone, it decreases your sexual market value, how highly they see of you. They're thinking, well, if that person really likes me, then perhaps I'm the best they can get. But if they act like they don't give a shit, that they don't care, well, maybe that guy's got things going on. Maybe he's got other bitches on the side. You know what I'm saying? And so the problem is in society, people have no idea what to do. But these women who seem or appear to like you, things are going really good. When they suddenly detach from you, when they suddenly start pushing you away, the reason for that is oftentimes because they have an avoidance attachment style. 25% of people, they have an avoidance attachment style. When they begin to feel close to someone, they need to push them away. They're feeling like the person is perhaps suffocating them. Oh my God, what's going on right now? I need to have some distance. I can't see them every day. I need my space. And especially if they have an avoidance and anxious attachment style, very, very difficult to date. And so here's the thing. It's very easy to not give a shit when you don't actually like that person back. Say you're dating 3 girls and things are going great with all of them. They're all nice, you're feeling them, you're attracted to all of them. But suddenly one of them, they start distancing themselves from you. They're not texting you back. You may have had a great night. Perhaps they were hanging out at your house, going movies, whatever. Things were amazing. You perhaps even had sexy time. Things were wonderful. Next day, no texts, no messages. You write them, they don't write you back. You're thinking, what did I do? Maybe I need to give them some space. Well, maybe you do. But what if you don't want space? What if you really like that person? Well, my opinion, my suggestion, what I'm telling you to do is speak out. Oftentimes, if you do that, they're going to say, oh, you're not secure. You're actually anxious. You said you were secure, but your actions are speaking differently. Why do you care about seeing me so much? Why are you telling me this? After all, you realize they're an avoidant. They don't like to be close to people. They perhaps only want to see you 1 to 2 days a week. But what if you're looking for a relationship? What if you want more than that? What if you're pursuing love and a long-term committed relationship? I'm telling you, you can't sit there in silence. It is never going to work. Yeah, if you sit in silence and say nothing, perhaps you can continue to date them. They'll think, wow, he doesn't really like me that much. I gave him some space. He didn't text me for a week. I'm going to call him now. And so once a week, perhaps you hook up. Is that really what you want? Well, if it is, great. Keep doing it. But if you really want a committed relationship with someone, you need to speak out. But if that person starts to insult you, perhaps gaslights you, calls you insecure, says, oh, look at you, you're reaching out to me. A real secure man wouldn't do that. No, it's in fact quite the opposite. It takes someone who is immensely secure to be vulnerable, to speak out and say what they want, to tell the person, this is what I'm looking for in a committed partner. And you're allowing yourself to be judged by other people. If you're always being fake, you're pretending to be something that you're not, and they don't like you, you can say, Yeah, my game never worked. I did these moves, I said these words, these lines, and, well, she didn't buy it. But that's not the real me. But imagine having the guts, the courage to truly tell the person exactly what you're all about. And if she then rejects you, you might be very hurt. And so the people who are willing to speak out and say, I want this, I want that, I demand you treat me this way. It is not okay that you make these kind of jokes. It is not okay that you treat me like this. Those people are the most secure of all because they dare to stand up for themselves. And so if you say this and she says, I don't want to see you again, well, goodbye. See you later. Would you not want to know sooner rather than later? Why continue to drag out these relationships? 90% of relationships, they go far too long. People date 6 months, perhaps a year. They even get married. 50% of marriages or more end in divorce. And so people end up in situationships. That's all right for now. He doesn't say anything too bad. I'm going to keep dating him. Perhaps he has a lot of money. Maybe he's good looking. Perhaps he's good in bed. And so you keep him around for now. Oh, I can't afford to break up with him. We're living together. How would I survive? And so you continue on and on again in a relationship that's perhaps a 3-on-7. It's not that great. It's not horrible. It's not a 1. No, they're not hurting you. They're not abusing you. But is it really worth it?
I don't recommend that. I recommend breaking that pattern. I recommend speaking up.
And so stop thinking that you can simply win them over by changing your personality, changing what you say or do. Tell them, this is what I expect, and this is what I want. This is the kind of person I am. These are my values. These are my morals. This is what I feel like you're doing. And I don't know if we can continue this on. If we continue this relationship, we're going to need to make the following changes. You need to be proactive. You need to say what you want. No one's a mind reader. How often do you think you're going to be able to say, hey, I noticed you're pulling back and you need to do this and do that. And oh, yes, I will do that right away. Probably not. But in the odd chance that it will in fact fix the relationship, would you not rather know this? And so rather than letting it drag on by being silent, speak up. It can end right now. Hey, we're not on the same page. We're looking for different things. I'm an avoidant. I don't want a relationship. I just want to keep you at arm's length. Well, you find that out and you move on. The longer you stay in a relationship, the harder it is to pull back. If it's only been several weeks or a month, it's very easy to break up and go your separate ways. But if it's been a year, perhaps 10 years or more, or even if you're married, very, very difficult for you to separate and to break up.
Literally, just straight up saying, hey, I noticed you pulled away. What's happening? And this is how you keep up a standard for yourself.
And so what happens in a relationship, whether you're dating somebody, you're in a committed relationship, long-term, whatever, eventually they're going to say something or behave a certain way, and it's going to give you the ick. Suddenly you're going to feel a wave of discomfort transmitting throughout your body. Perhaps something has triggered a negative reaction from you that happened in your past. Maybe she had a girls' night out and she never texted you from 8 p.m. till 12 the next day. And you're thinking, what did she do? Perhaps you're nervous. Perhaps you're uncomfortable. Did she cheat on me? You're a little anxious. Why not tell her? My previous girlfriend, she cheated on me 17 times while going out on girls' nights. And so I have a little bit of anxiety when my girlfriend goes out on a girls' night. Could you please text me or perhaps tell me when you get home at the end of the night? That would make me feel so much better. What is wrong with that? If she responds with, oh, you're anxious. I thought you were secure. What kind of man are you? You say, well, I'm being honest, and the fact that you didn't give a shit about what I'm saying, that you didn't want to make me feel better, that tells me a lot about you. You don't really like me that much. Do you not want a partner that makes you feel better about yourself, or do you just want a partner to be a partner? And so in the end, it's important to be yourself, and the more of yourself that you can show to that person, the better it's going to be. We're not mind readers. If your girl is anxious because you're out with the boys, and she's saying, hey, are you cheating on me? And you're not, why not just say, hey, I'm out here with the boys and we're just having fun. Nothing's going on. If she appreciates that text message or perhaps that phone call and it alleviates her anxiety and makes her feel better, don't you want her to do that? Or if she tells you, hey, my love language is words of affirmation. I really like it when you say nice things about me. Perhaps you compliment my appearance or how much you like me. Would you not want to know that? Perhaps you thought she had the same language as you. Perhaps it's physical touch. And you thought, hey, whenever you give her a hug, that's all she needs. Well, what if it's words of affirmation? What if she needs to hear, I love you, I like you, I think you're beautiful, you mean so much, you mean the world to me? What if that's what she needs? And so would you not want her to have that same power? Imagine you tell her, my love language is physical touch. Every time we have sexy time, it makes me feel closer to you. The oxytocin released, the serotonin makes me feel more comfortable than ever before. I feel closer to you, bonded. But when you reject sexy time, when you say no, I have an ick, a wave of uncomfortability circulating through my body. I feel like I'm being rejected, that you don't want me, that you don't desire me, that you're not attracted to me. And so why not tell her that? Say, I need this from you. When we kiss, when we embrace, when we have sexy time, when you hold my hand, it makes me feel united. I feel so close to you. Do you not want her to know that? Do you not think that a feminine woman is going to want to please you, to make you happy, to make her feel special? She's going to want to please you. You're going to want to please her. That's how it works. But we're not mind readers. You need to share. You need to open up. And so unless one of the partners is willing to express themselves and ask questions, hey, this is my love language. What is yours? Then nothing gets said. So as soon as you feel that ick, that uncomfortable feeling, speak up. Because all you're going to do is pull back, stonewall, pull away, and the relationship is slowly over months and or years going to eventually deteriorate. Rather than have that fix it now. And if it can't be fixed now, move on. Why waste your time? Time is precious. Move on. Pick the right partner for you. Hopefully this information helped. Ending it here. Interested in G-Test to improve your testosterone levels, or harder than last time, creatine, protein bars, protein powder, pre-workout, anything, head over to my website. And of course, the Circle Diet book, the training books, the cookbooks, all these books on the website, the Harder Than Last Time clothing line, coaching plans by me and my team, phone consults, I do it all. Also giving away a free 50-page diet and training program. It's free. Head over to my website. You know you want it. Have over 300,000 newsletter subscribers. Please head over, join the newsletter list, subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Don't forget to watch at least one of those 2 bloops. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you want more of these, please make your suggestions in the comment section. And until next time, I am out.